Welcome back to SimCozy. In today's episode, we are going to do 3 days or longer of playing the game in order to bring you one very amazing episode. Who knows if it's going to be amazing. What we are doing, though, is shopping for a new villager, and that takes some time to feel it's complete, you know. All right, this is Island 1 of villager hunting on the first day of spring. Oh, it's a little squirrel guy with a tail. Okay, and we're on Spiral Island. Oh, there's new butterflies. Here, look at me. Oh, no. Okay. I've met you before, actually. You've come to our hotel, I think. Hoping for more, I don't know, adventure. Yeah, partying about. Okay. Well, I already have a bear that wears that sweatshirt. And you have really angry eyebrows. I'm going to go catch butterflies while I think it over. All right, here we are again. Let's see who we get. Lots of butterflies, some sort of rabbit. Rabbit. No, that's a mouse. Okay, I know the difference between a rabbit and a mouse. I do. Hi. Survival training. Samson. Okay, Samson, you've got big ears. And your tealness is pretty good. I like your t-shirt. Your ears are disproportionate to the rest of you, though. Like, they're really large. Samson. It is so hard to tell what kind of personality you guys have from just one interaction. All right. Look at him up there. Look at his pert little nose. I'm going to catch butterflies and think it over. Anybody here? There's a spot. Oh, there is somebody there. It looks like a cow. I mean, it looks like a cow. We're going to see what that is. Put that away so I don't try to hit him with it. It is a cow. Oh. Tipper. Oh, no. Okay. I don't hate the look of a tipper, actually. She's probably normal. I really do like the normals and the crankies. I'm always down to dish darling. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's snooty. I don't know. Your shirt is a bit off-putting, but your little muzzle is cute. And your little blue ears are kind of cute. I don't know. Let's catch butterflies, and I will think about how that one could fit with my various existing villagers. Well, I was just going to run in here between hunting for a villager and put some money in the ATM, but Tom wants to talk to me. Oh, because I got a basement. All right. My home is super impressive. Yeah, the cost. Yeah, thanks. Your storage is becoming quite full. It's not as full as you would think. Expanding your home storage. Oh, just something to keep in mind for when you've paid this off. I can give you another loan. Okay, well, I'm up here to put things away. I'm dumping them all over the yard, and I just saw Scoot had a thought bubble. I don't know if I should talk to him or not. He doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, hey! Okay, you just want to give me stuff? Do I want to buy your stuff? Oh, no. I don't know. You are the worst at charging for things. Pretty sure that's something that T-Bone gave me already, so bad deal. Well, then, my kid's smock. See, Scoot, you're bad with money. I don't want a kid's t-shirt for 1,000 bells. Nah. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. A work shirt. I hope the last thing you offer is worth having because you're getting all sweaty. Neon shades. Oh. I'm going to say yes because I don't want you to feel bad. But I don't want those either. Look at how happy he is. He's like, yay. It's a terrible deal for me. Scoot, terrible. Thanks. Okay, I'm glad you feel better. I feel worse. Let's take a look. Nope. Hate him. Oh, well. At least Scoot's happy. Oh. Lost item. Yep, I picked up a lost item. I should probably try to reunite it with its owner. Maybe. Or maybe not. Let's see what it is. A very simple bag. That's a tad open. And gym clothes. Well, we only have one person that really likes gym clothes, I feel like, and that's probably Scoot. But I guess I could be wrong. I kind of like the lost item idea because it makes you kind of think about who your villagers are. I suppose it's possible it's Charlize as well, but I've only ever had one other lost item, and it was a book. And I can't remember who I gave it to, but I don't think it belonged to them. We've been considering what it means for Zell that Jacques left. I think it would be a good time for him to start thinking that, like, maybe this isn't his vibe. Because a lot of the things here looked more like Jacques' vibe than Zell's. And so I think we're going to take this down and we're going to consider what would be right for somebody new. And the thing about Zell is that he's very fashionable and he's very posh, you know? And so you would almost think that he belongs more in the city, like over by the shops more. But he also, when you catch him in a quiet moment, he also is, singing out in the forest a lot. Like, that's why I didn't see him. Like, I used to see Jacques singing by the water a lot, but I see Zell singing out amongst the pine trees a lot. And when you chat with him, sometimes he'll say, oh, I just wish that I could take a walk, and then, like, he's over there right now. Let's go get him. Let's go get where he is. Look at him, over in the pine trees, looking at the flowers. And he's been there for hours today. And he comes over here a lot. Oops, I went too far. And he comes over here a lot. Hey, buddy. I'm going to put my net away before I talk to you because I'm always hitting you guys. What's the good word? I think it is pronk. No, I'm sure you didn't drop this. I'm not going to offer that to you. Apparently, I can't really chat with him right now. He's got to look at his trees, and I'm supposedly looking for somebody who dropped gym clothes. Do you know, a couple hours ago when SimChaos popped into the game, Zell was up here poking around. Commenting on the campsite sign. And, he sat down over here for a while and, like, was just hanging out here. And so we started thinking that with Jacques moving on and things changing in that area of our little island, that Zell really deserves a place to be that was thought about more personally for him. Because we placed his plot before we knew who we were inviting. And this time we know who we're inviting next. And I don't think that person and Zell need to live right next to each other. I do think Zell might like to live right up here in this cute little area, right across from our campsite, and right below Shino, who we rarely see interact because they don't really cross paths where they live right now. So I'm going to clean up this area, move some pine trees, and we'll take a peek at it and maybe put in for a move. All right, I finally found Scoot, and this is a weird place to find him, but I think this is probably yours. This bag of gym clothes? Does that belong to you? I thought it was yours. Okay, I'll take a thank you gift. I appreciate it, man. Big ticket item, so please take care of it. Okay. Look at his little smile and his little pink cheeks. You know what? I can't say that hat has grown on me, but Scoot overall has grown on me. Yep, I like me a Scoot. Let's see what he gave us. Colorful striped sweater. Oh, you know what? I do like it. We're going to have to wear that pretty soon. But today we were wearing our flight jacket because we were villager hunting. All right. So I think it's time for Zell to get a permanent place for his house. Or more permanent than the one that he kind of got by default. I haven't led you astray yet, huh? Well, give me time. I could still do it, man. I have some great ideas. All right, this is where I think we're going to live, and we will landscape around and behind. So he's pretty close to the river, but out of sight of the campsite. He's very close to Shino, but out of sight. Very close to T-Bone, out of sight. So I think it's just kind of his own little cozy space to be, so he doesn't feel like an afterthought. Poor guy. Lots going on. I do hope he likes it. Okay, back to the hunt. And in this villager hunt, we had 10 tickets that we were willing to spend. But as it turns out, we don't need 10. We're going to stick to our 5 or under limit because, let's swap it. It feels like we found the right villager for us. After seeing this villager walking around and thinking it through, there's actually a place for this villager on our island. And I think that that's important. This villager seems to fit with some of the stories that we're already kind of telling ourselves about our other villagers. Oh, there's so many bugs on this island. And hello, you. Feel like a movie star off on an exotic vacation. I could easily spend the rest of my days basking in this sort of island life. I'm not sure how much basking you're going to be doing, but I think we do have a place, and you might enjoy it. We've got some ideas about where you could live and what could be decorations all around you. Best decision ever! Okay. A simple call to Tom Nook. It should be great. I'm glad you came here today, too. Sometimes it hands you a present out of the blue. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She certainly wasn't the story I thought we were going to tell next, but as it turns out, I didn't feel like hopping off this island. And honestly, this is the first time that we've done a villager where my husband was the one who came up with most of the story. And I'm really excited to see how it plays out in our island life. Right here where I'm standing was Zell's house. And we have actually relocated him because without Jacques, he needed to find his own identity. And then right next door here is where Jacques used to live. And now it's Tipper's house. And then in the background there, you can see the startings of a plan for where Tipper's going to be living and what she'll be doing. I know it's not that original to make a farm for a cow, but my husband, SimChaos, has actually kind of taken on this project, and he's the one who kind of thought about how Tipper was going to fit in with the group and what he wanted to do with her. And we had recently been talking about making a wheat field. So he's going to take that ball and run with it, and we just get to see how it progresses. And that's the startings of a working on a plan, he says. All right, Tipper. Now, I've actually already been in here this morning, so she might be irritated with me if I try to talk to her. What I noticed right away when I came in, though, was that she is exactly who I saw her to be on the island. She's super cute with her little yellow hooves. I don't love her sweatshirt, but it's still cute. She is a cow. Yep, she's just a cow. But her plain cowness is kind of what I really liked. I don't know how else to put that. When I came in here this morning, though, I was really surprised at how stark her flooring and walls choices are. I don't know where to begin. I'd hire some help, but I'm the only person I trust. Oh, well, when we talked to her originally, she was very excited to see us and she had hearts and flowers around her head. But now she's like, could you get out of my way? I have got things to do. So we'll leave her to it. All right, then. I guess we might as well, you know what? We'll just leave that. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We got to go check on Zell. All right, let's head this way. I know. Oh, I will pick those sticks up in just a minute. So on the left there is the campground that is empty, that has been empty forever. It's been empty since we moved it here. Yeah, I don't know how long it stays empty, but this is Zell's place. Oh, you know what? It looks good. Oh, it turned out good. I'm pleased with that. We got to fix your your little front area here, flooring path or whatever. I'm exploring the island. Okay, well, it's not like I don't know what your house looks like. I'm going to go ahead and fix your path a little bit. All right, now you've got a proper little front area. Cute, Zell. I like this for you. I think this makes more sense than where we had you before. Okay, well, I would say that Zell likes where we had his house relocated because we followed him up the path and he went into his house and then he opened the window and we came in and this is what he's choosing to do. He's just in here putting on a little concert. He is a pretty cool dude. And I'm glad that he's happy and that he likes the decision that we made. All right, day 3 in our arc of finding a new villager. So first we hunted, then she was in boxes, and today we're going to go see Tipper in her actual house at some point. I love to chat, Gail. I always want to chat with you. So this is what my husband created. And like I said before, when he was working on it, it's not original for a cow, but it does make sense. And he did a really great job. Like, I'm really happy with it. He's planning on trying to fit her house over here. I don't think it's quite going to fit. I think it's going to cover up this area. But I also don't think we probably need quite so many of these crops. So he could change those up. So he's got all of these things kind of laying here that he's going to place around once he gets her house moved. And then also the windmill and the well were all part of like the thought process there. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like it. But since Shock's not here, this whole area is different. And we're just getting the starting ideas for like a little farmer's market stand. And then this is Tipper's house. But this is not where Tipper's house will be living permanently. And she's home. I'm excited. Hello. Oh, again, I'm so shocked by what your house looks like. So we'll see how our interaction goes. Make yourself at home. Yeah, it doesn't feel homey to me. What's the latest? I've been swept up in this decluttering craze. Okay. An old letter from a friend with money. I find money in my books. I just couldn't bring myself to spend them. Oh. You should probably send her a letter of your own. Well, Tipper, I think that's really all we've got to say to you in your house. I'm going to see if I can give you a rug, too. No, it's nothing because we don't know each other well enough and I can't give you a gift yet, but of course. So pushy is her phrase. Pushy. Is that because I always do that? I start talking knowing full well I'm heading out a door and that I'm going to cut out the loading screen. Anyway, is her catchphrase pushy because her name is Tipper and she's a cow and like you'd push her over to Tipper? It's not original. Kind of like our farm idea. Not very original. Super adorable though. All right, we came back out at night, even though I'm afraid of the spiders and I don't want to run into them. But I can see that Tipper is not home or she's sleeping. So maybe she's out and about and we can find her. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, she's right there. All right, in sunglasses with a little flower purse. Hi. We spoke earlier, but no matter what's going on in my life, I need only take a hot bath. Oh, yeah, no. Buttermilk. Oh, no, gross. Put one hand on your hip, hold your drink like a movie star, and enjoy the luxury of the moment. I love you already. You're funny. Oh, it's nothing. Let's chat again soon. Okay. Well, I guess that's where we're going to leave it for this evening. Tipper the cow has joined us. She's going to mist her flowers again. And when we load back in, we're going to talk about moving her up to her farm where she belongs. And then see what we need to take care of next. Who knows where this island life is going to take us. Thanks for being part of our journey.